At the Oak Island Interpretive Center, Rick Lagina and his nephew Alex are meeting with Gary Drayton, archaeologist Laird Niven, and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan. All of this is coming from inside that circular feature. Narrator, they are eager to receive Gary, Laird, and Emma's analysis of a coin as well as a potentially 500-year-old Phoenician bead that were both found 1 week ago in a large stone foundation located near the shoreline on Lot 5. Let's have a look, mate. It's the right size, for a penny or a half penny. Yep. Oh, yeah. No mistaking that. Yeah. King George? Well, let's take a look, Emma. Narrator, earlier today, Emma scanned the coin with the Skyscan 1273 CT scanner, which emits non-destructive X-ray radiation to penetrate corrosion and reveal the object's finer details. Oh, there you go. Okay. Right there, I see on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. It should say Georgius III Rex. Rex, okay. Yeah, it's Latin. Georgius. It's the third. Yeah, that's definitely now. So 1760 to 1820. Yeah. I think it's the first edition head. Yeah, an early head. Yeah. So that's takes it in the 1770s. Narrator, an English penny or half penny that could date back nearly 3 decades prior to the discovery of the money pit in 1795. If so, who left it in the foundation on Lot 5? Someone who may have left something of value behind, or was it someone looking for the fabled treasure? Let's go out there and find some more. More digging. Okay. Gary, what a great day for finding treasure. Rick, okay, here we go. All it takes is one good find. That's right. Chinese porcelain emerges near the stone road. Is that pottery? Rick, Billy. Gary, we both saw that. Look. Oh, I see it, mate. That's nice. Oh, I see. I see color. That's gorgeous, mate. Oh, look at that. And there's another piece here as well. Where? There. See the rim? Yep. All right, let's see if this is a match. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. That's beautiful, mate. What is that? That's old. That is some fine china by the look of it. I mean, this is high-end stuff. I know that this Chinese porcelain was really, really popular. That's what the Portuguese fleets used to bring up through these trade routes. Really, really nice. Narrator, potentially ancient Chinese pottery? If so, could Gary Drayton be correct that it may offer another Portuguese connection to the stone road in the Oak Island swamp? According to documented history, beginning in the early 16th century, Portuguese explorers, including Vasco da Gama, who is also a member of the Portuguese sect of the Knights Templar, made extensive trading expeditions to China, bringing back, among other goods, fine Chinese porcelain, which then became highly traded throughout the region and the Americas. Evidence of long-term activity at the road's end. As you look, you can see the age on the back. You see that crackling? On the back? It's been in there a while. Rick, what we're looking for is to try to establish a connection between these artifacts and the actual physical constructs. Stone road, stone path. It's possible this pottery will give us great insight into what this feature represents, because that stone road to me is still inexplicable. There's something right there. Something? You seen it? Yep. Ooh, big chunk. That's a big chunk too. Yeah, that's a big chunk. Okay, mate, got it in me hand, mate. I'll wait till you get out. Here's another. There's another one? Yep. That is so fantastic. I think this may be something different. Is it? Yeah, I think this is teacup. Don't get any better than that, mate. What a perfect start to the morning. Let's see. Look at that. No, it's not. It's either a teacup or a bowl. Oh, yeah. Actually, it's 2 different vessels. Where's the silver spoon set with it, right? That would be nice. I'll bet there's more in here. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that, Billy. Yeah. I love this blue glaze. Oh. Yeah, that's a Chinese design on it as well. Turned into the Swamp Tea Party, in it? Chuckles, Yeah. If you found all that pottery, should be a pretty good chance of finding something else here too, right? With that amount of finds, we have to go through it by hand. Agreed, mate, and I'll put these to one side, cause I'm turning into Gary Potter. I think that's a rock, not sure. No, that's a bit of pottery, mate. And it's different as well. It's got black edges. So it's two-tone, it would have been black and brown. Or brown and tan, look. See that darker glaze there? Oh, yeah. And it's on that side. Yep. I've never seen that before. And I haven't, mate. It's got the black glaze on both sides. That is different. Alright, we'll put that in the bag to add to the collection. Rick, I do find the incredible collection of pottery telling some sort of story. And so we need to do our homework. We need to understand how old this pottery is, what it might have been used for. Is there a cultural stylistic understanding of it? And then go from there. There we go. More pottery, mate. Look, it's tumbling out. Chuckles, well, here you go, Gary. Here's your favorite. What you got? Oh, that's bloody beautiful. Look at that. That is really nice. I think this is older than that other porcelain we found. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is really nice. Oh, that's not the same pattern. That's an older pattern. Oh, it's different. So there was a lot of people here who spent a lot of time right here at the end of this road. And it might span centuries. Let's see what else there is. Alright? Yeah. An old boot heel suggests pre-modern presence. Look at that, Gary. Check it out. I think that is a heel of a boot or a shoe. I'd say it's the heel, yeah. Do you see that square roll there, mate? Ham. And that was made by fastening this sole to the shoe with hobnails. Little handmade nails that had square shanks. Now, if it was modern, it would be glued. So, this is an oldie. 1800s or older because now they're glued. Narrator, the sole of a possibly ancient boot found near the stone road in the swamp? But if so, just how old could it be? And who did it belong to? It's a very cool find. Yeah. If there's a certain style to this type of shoe, since its close proximity to the stone road, you may be able to infer who built the road. I think it's important to understand the age of this artifact. I'm gonna put it in a bag. Rick, ND the dates on the pottery and see what it tells us about the mystery. I'll bring it back to the lab. They can conserve it properly. Alright, mate, and I'll let you know if we find any more. Perfect. Good luck. CYA, mate. Rick and Marty join the garden shaft. Dig the boys are calling you the Silver Fox. Narrator, Rick and Marty Lagina are about to join the operation to help Dumas reach the potential treasure tunnel located just below the garden shaft. What are we gonna do? Explain to us what we're gonna do. So, we gotta excavate a bit more. Gotta chip some of that clay. Right? And then put another set in. Okay. We're now at 93 feet. Gotta be within 2 feet. Something like that? Somewhere around there. Yeah. Let's get suited up and have a go at this, big brother. Laughter, narrator, before Dumas can finish construction on the final wooden set that will extend the garden shaft into the tunnel, several feet of hard clay must be removed. It is a task that Rick and Marty are more than eager to help complete. It's gonna be exciting. To go down in that shaft and actually do some digging and maybe be part of unearthing an original tunnel would be incredibly gratifying. All kinds of thoughts are streaming through my head. I mean, you can't help it. This is an exciting moment. Ready. We're gonna go down deep into the garden shaft, big brother and I Paul, all set. Rick, let's go. My brother and I are gonna be miners, and our heritage is mining. Our grandfather came here in order to work in the mines up in Michigan. It's really an amazing thing that's happening here. A confluence of heritage. Paul, very good. Marty, that's right. Now we can begin. Marty, that's gonna be your corner. That beam there. Okay. Paul, yours is called the Destroyer. Mine is? Yeah, yours is Destroyer. Rick, alright. Paul, you got Big Betsy. Rick, cool. Here's the deal, Rick. You could be standing a couple feet above the tunnel we've been looking for at least 2 years. Right there. Could? We are. Well, let's get busy. How do you want to go? Chuckles, air hissing, whirring, dramatic music playing, jackhammering toward a possible tunnel. Narrator, in order to break up the hard clay below the shaft, Rick and Marty are using a pneumatic jackhammer. Then representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited will use the 3-ton hammer grab tool to remove the materials. Jackhammer whirring, yeah, baby. This is no job for old men. Chuckles, jackhammers themselves weigh 60 or 70 pounds. They tend to get stuck in the clay. It is some of the hardest work I've done in many years. Alright, break time. Whoa. Rick, in the moment, I'm an eyes and boots guy. I'm down there. I wanna get that clay out of the hole, I wanna find the tunnel, I didn't think of much else, to be honest. Jackhammer whirring, jackhammer straining. Marty, what do you think you hit? The la down here? Paul, yeah, right there. Right there. Tense music playing. Rick, Paul, hollow wood signals a man-made structure. Rick, I thought at the bottom of the spade bit that I was on top of something, and I thought, wow, maybe I'm on a tunnel. Narrator, could Rick Lagina's speculation that he may have reached the mysterious and potentially ancient tunnel be correct? Dramatic music playing. If so, the team may be closer than ever to the answers and reward that they've worked for more than a decade to uncover. Rick, right there is a relative term, isn't it? Right there is a relative term. Well, we got it all loosened up for you. Chuckles, now the hammer grab's gonna come down? Yeah, we'll hammer grab, we'll clean that hole. Wood delineates man-made things, obviously, when it's way underground. So we need to keep going. We could be closer than we've ever been to this actual treasure, or to where. We gotta be really close. We gotta be. Paul, we are. Narrator, later that afternoon. Paul, so it seems like we hit your target. Finally. You found her? Yeah. Chuckles, tunnel confirmed beneath the garden shaft. Narrator, Rick Lagina, Scott Barlow, and Craig Tester have just received long-awaited news. After extending the garden shaft to an approximate depth of 95 feet in the Money Pit area, representatives from Dumar Contracting Limited have finally reached a believed 7-foot-high tunnel that leads toward the baby blob, and perhaps a vast cache of buried treasure. You can actually see wood. Okay. But it's either collapsed or whatever, who knows, yeah. Paul, until we uncover more. Okay. Get us dressed. Let's get going. Paul, okay. Dramatic music playing, Rick, maybe, finally, we can actually put eyes and boots on the tunnel that was found by the sonic drill program. You get a little bit of chills. Let's go take a peek. It's been frustratingly slow at times, but it's exciting. Gary, good luck, guys. I'll take you a picture. Thanks. Rick, if it was original, it's our belief that we're talking hundreds of years ago. Chuckles, now, that raises the bar. There's hope, there's promise, there's you might find the one thing, so I think there are some answers here. There you go. So what are we looking at here, Paul? Dramatic music playing, Paul, that's where we got the sample out of the wood. You feel anything? Rick, yeah. There's definitely wood right here. Music intensifies, see the bar here. Paul, yeah. We drove that bar down just Rick, oh. See that? Paul laughs, there's some wood right there. Rick, but that's right here. See that right there? That looks like wood there, too. You know, there's something going on there. Paul, thudding on wood, Rick, hear that? That sound hollow? Yeah. Rick, listen to that. That's one of the beams. This beam is hollow wood. Thudding, Rick, there's only so much you can see between the clay, the water, but it's real, and that's the important part. There's a wood structure down there. And at that point it becomes, okay, you can't stop now. If you want to expose more of it, we can add one more section and then go deeper. That'll give us another 32 inches. You have to go deeper. Absolutely. The board this way, if you pound on it, it sounds hollow to me. Like there's empty space below that. Paul, alright. And that would be indicative of the top of the tunnel. We did probe the logs that were in line with the projection. It seemed hollow underneath it. Hit that one timber, square it up, and then keep digging. Scott, it's exciting seeing round timber down there. To me, round timbers are a great indication it's potentially old. You have to go back to the original story, right? You know, logs every 10 feet in the Money Pit. Logs? That's the description. It's an interesting possible connection. Round timbers associated with the original construct of the Money Pit, and round timber here. When I look back and think about reading the Reader's Digest article, it does bring your mind back to round logs in the original Money Pit, round logs in this feature, and so I don't have to believe that we're making progress in solving the mystery. I know. Be ready to dig for another 3 feet, and we'll be right on top of the structure. Marty, you can't help but let your mind go on this. Chuckles, after 15 years, we may be just a few feet above original work. It could be it. It could be the thing. I am very excited that this is going to lead us to a treasure. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a day when we set eyes on it completely. Let's get it done. Man 1, yeah, Rick. Rick, all set? All set, I'll hold the ladder. Rick, coming down. Narrator, it is an extraordinary moment for Rick Lagina, having, right there. Rick, wow. Man 2, those are big beams. Man 1, they are. Man 1, no two are the same. Rick, it's impressive. Rick, I get down there and realize that there's hard evidence that the tunnel is not an interpretation. It's real. You get a little bit of chills. Now we need to understand its relevance to the mystery. This one here we know is good and wide. Rick, yep. This one is definitely rounded here. This is much thinner here. And that could be an upright piece. It's cool, it's very cool. Especially given the C14 results. So that's why it's imperative that we get these samples. It is. The whole idea of what happened to the Money Pit, we'd have a timeline. Narrator, earlier this year, wood samples from this tunnel, which the team obtained during a core drilling operation, were carbon dated to the 17th century. Rick, well, you want to get that piece out whole. Man, yeah, absolutely. It's a year of pivotal moments. Man, we're there. Rick, this recovery of these timbers may be a pivotal moment if it represents original work. This is important. What I'd like to see happen here is these 3 timbers right here, even the 4th one on top, pull one out so we can see a whole length. Absolutely. We can get that done. Great. If this is original depositor, good chance there's treasure at the end of this tunnel. Yep. I want to get Steve Guptill down here and survey this. Yes. Great. I wonder, just, have Gary come down, scan it real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Rick, so, anyway, we will let you get started. We'll get up and out of your way. My thought was, to have Gary come down. Why not? It is a treasure hunt, after all, and we have exposed new area for him to investigate. Ready, Gary? Gary, yep. Ready, mate. Rick, and hope that we find an artifact or artifacts that can be associated with the cultural context as it relates to the construct. How frigging awesome is this? Steve, pretty great. We'll do everything we need, Gary. Thanks, mate. Time to unleash the beast. You guys ready to find some treasure? Find some treasure. Let's strike up the magic wand. Machine beeps, right. See if there are any metals in here. Beeps, unfortunately, I can't get too close to this iron. Beeps continue, more beeps and bleeps, alright, well, unfortunately, no hits, but we ain't finished yet, mate. If you can hang on to my detector, I'm gonna try pinpointing. High-pitched beeps, Gary, oh. Rapid beeping, Steve, oh, you've got it. It's in me hand. Let's see what we've got. It is this. What is it? Gary, tough to tell what it is. I'm not getting a rapid vibration, I think, which would tell me it's iron. So this is gonna go back to the lab. Yeah? Rapid beeping, Gary, you have another hit. Yeah. Rapid beeping, what have we got here? Rapid beeping, yeah, we have got a piece of metal. Look, it's shaped. See that flat edge on it? Steve, Gary, it's an interesting shape, for sure. You seen anything like this from your operation? Rick speaking, so it's probably from the tunnel construction. Yeah. Even more curious now. Yeah, it really is. Narrator, could Gary be correct that this metal artifact may have been used in the construction of the tunnel? Fantastic news. Narrator, if so, could it be another critical clue that could help the team determine just when it was built? Alright, chaps, I'm gonna put this in the front pocket there and zip it. Do you want me to help you do some measurements? I wouldn't mind. For the first time, I can put survey control points on this tunnel, and this will help me draft and project this tunnel accurately, because this is the first time we've stood on it. Way to go. It's great we're doing this, Steve, for good measure. Steve laughs, Rick, we came to understand what this represents. Steve, here it comes right here. Rick, I absolutely hope that this leads us 5 steps closer to solving the mystery. Struggling, grunting, Rick, you can see in that piece of wood a man down there cutting that timber, creating that tunnel to go somewhere, hopefully to hide treasure. Look at that, we got a rounded edge, and rounded on this side. Yeah. An adze cut. Dramatic music plays, adze cut wood points to pre-18th century construction. Yeah, that's adze cut. Narrator, a timber cut with an adze? Dating back to the days of ancient Egypt, an adze was a type of cutting tool designed for the construction of ships and wooden structures, until the 18th century, when they were replaced by mechanized tools. That's a bit of Oak Island money pit history right here. Narrator, so now the question is, just how long before the 18th century might this tunnel have been created? Man, watch your fingers. Rick, a real aha moment. There's no question about it. After all the struggles and all the setbacks and all the time and all the effort, to see it there in front of you, well, this is real history, and I want to hold it in my hand. This has more going for it than anything else so far. This could lead right to the treasure. We don't know yet. Let me just test it, see if it's sturdy enough for a goal dance. Laughter, yeah, it will be. Rick, the good news is, we still do have the horizontal drill. That's still to come. Still to come. Narrator, because the tunnel must be more fully exposed and inspected before the team can possibly access it, in the coming days, representatives from Dumar Contracting Limited will conduct a probe drilling operation from the bottom of the garden shaft into the tunnel's interior, to hopefully pinpoint the source of the precious metals that had been detected nearby in the baby blob. Kudos to everybody, especially the guys down the hole, cause they did the work.